And left off to Destination King Gleeok. I like how we just got hit off to the side, but you know what? It still worked at the end. Hello everybody, welcome back to the episode of Tears of the Kingdom. So we are doing some Gleeok hunting today because, you know what? Why not? It's been a while since we fought one. We haven't yet fought, or we have fought one, but we haven't defeated a King Gleeok. The last one that we fought was the one in Gerudo Desert, which for some reason is really far up in comparison to the other two, and I think three. I think there's three up in the sky and one in the depths. I haven't found the one in the depths, I just know it's somewhere around there. And this one I think is the one that's closest, at least in terms of it being leveled with the island that is around, or islands. I think there's might be another closer island. Not actually that certain, but regardless, we are making our way there. And this is probably going to be the only time, at least for the three of them, unless we only do two King Gleeoks, that I'm actually going to be using a zoning device other than the hoverboard or hoverbike, whatever you guys like to call it. Don't know why I said hoverboard there, but it's fine. Because I made a schematic, or I just made one, and hopefully it would actually work. I tested it out, but still trying to find a build that actually doesn't want to go sideways when we're actually flying about. So if anybody has any suggestions on making a bike, please let me know. We are so close to a beautiful King Gleeok, which hopefully we're going to be actually hitting the faces of these things. Now I don't know if the ice one is actually the best to use against, well, these guys. You know, I'm just gonna use some fire arrows on the electric dude. I don't really know what to actually use on it, but hey, I got it down. And ow, okay, thankfully we had a fairy on us. Now it's actually just getting to these guys now. Now I really like King Gleeoks, but the last time that we fought one, which was in the desert, it's like we got to the second phase, which was fine, but I wasn't very good at it. Now, are you going to try to lift up, or are you just going to try to stay on the ground, or you're just going to try to shoot at us? Okay, I mean, that's fine by me, because at least we could just, get through it. Now, that is our second fairy, which should actually probably heal before we actually get wrecked again, ideally. And at least we can hide behind the pillars and allow, whew, thankfully, the bow is still right next to us. Oh, get shot in the face, my friend. Shot in the face. And you are also just gonna get down. Okay. You're not gonna get down. Apparently, Link just wants to target this poor, already down Gleeok. But that's fine. Oh, almost wasn't fine, though. And we're just gonna shoot some regular arrows at you, because it's not like you're really gonna get down. So I'm hoping that we can get this thing before the second phase comes. Probably not going to happen, but you never know, because I just don't know the best strategy to actually get this thing down is. Definitely not that, and I kind of figured we wouldn't. So hopefully we could shoot some eyes and get the eyes to actually hit more than one face. We'll see. And just barely off, that sucks. Okay, so looks like we're just gonna be on to this phase then. Which, I don't know why we just don't use rocket launchers. Or rocket shields, rather, because I didn't even think about that last time, and it already did so much better, so that was the first King Gleeok that we actually fought on screen. Done with! Okay, cool. And we haven't actually fought an Ice Gleeok and just did wow, okay. I was gonna say, we actually haven't fought an Ice Gleeok. I mean, we fought the other two, but it's not that one. It's kind of a surprise. And speaking of, well, prize, not surprise. But in here is a Sage's Will, which is why I wanted to go and fight these guys. Because they will allow sages to be a whole lot more powerful than they actually are. Now, speaking of the Desert King Desert King Gleeok, we might as well just head there. Okay, and here we go. Hopefully this will actually work, at least in terms of being really stable. So we're kind of off on the side here, but I also don't really know how to control hover bikes that much. Haven't really used them. Now, how many of you guys use hover bikes, but also I'm really curious to know what your first Gleeok was that you actually fought. Was the first one ended up being a King Gleeok? That would have honestly been really fun. Time, and also would be like, why are you do so hard? Why you called King Gleeok? Or was it maybe one of the other 3 normal Gleeoks? I know for me, it was with you guys actually, we fought a Fire King Gleeok. I don't remember exactly where it was though, but I think it might have been nearby the Desert Highlands. I think that was the first one that we fought, which I guess technically that one's the electric one. Alright, now on to our second King Gleeok, or just Gleeok in general. And I don't really know how much we're actually going to do because, well, I don't know if we'll have enough batteries to actually get to the third King Gleeok. We'll see about that. This is the one that we first started fighting, and unfortunately we couldn't actually beat. So, you know, make sure that we kind of try to stay in the center, because if it's going to go up, it might actually try to, like, get us completely off, which we don't really want, or at least towards a pillar like that. Oh, thank you, Minoru. You actually kind of saved us there. So I appreciate your almost sacrifice for getting us through. No, we don't want that, Gleeok. Not today, I say nay. Minoru, though, you just got in my way there. I would have been kind of annoyed if you actually gotten us down there. Don't know if we'll actually be able to hide from the wind between these pillars. Hopefully we are able to. It looks like we are. Okay, cool. Terrifying. But I love these things oh so much. Oh, our silver rupee. Our silver rupee. Yes, because this thing is totally a rupee. Our platinum reaper finally broke. There, that's the word that we were looking for. Now running away. And apparently getting hit up as well. Touche, touche. I really like this theme for the Gleeoks. So I never actually paid attention to how it actually sounds, so hopefully we have enough eyes to actually get this thing down before it defeats us completely. And it looks like a... yes. Sweet. Oh, but this time, it didn't just go down. That is unfortunate, but that's okay, because at least we're just about to get it down anyways, and they are a lot more easier than I thought they actually were. Mind you, this time we're actually a lot more well-equipped than before. Because I think the first time we didn't even have, like, Lino bows. We haven't even fought a Lino at that point. Came a long way. Also, just completely random, but thinking back, could have used one more fairy because I caught like 3 fairies, but thankfully we didn't have to. Now the question is, are we going to be able to make it on to the last Gleeok? Which I think, yes, it's right down over there. We'll see. Depends on if we have enough battery life for the hover bike. And that was just a fallen star. Okay, so it looks like we're gonna go towards that first. You know, it's not that often you actually get to see like a star. Like, even in this game, it's just still a little bit rare. Maybe we won't go to that one. That actually it seems pretty far. Like, darn it, but we're also still on the way there, so we may as well. So how many times have you guys actually had these stars falling on you, either when you're just gliding like this, or just simply just seeing them on the ground? I think that's a Flux Island. Maybe we'll fight these guys as well. Let's fight some enemies up in the sky, because we haven't really gone to just the individual Flux Islands either. Obviously not right here, because it's not like we can really reach it at this point. If Blake climbs for those tiny little needles all the way up there, that would be impressive. Now hopefully we don't run out of time before we get there. 3:10. Not good, is very close. It's also too bad we can't do too much with the stars in this game. Like, aside from like certain upgrades and everything, like those are cool. But like in terms of like forging them up to weapons, not much really happens with them. This is kind of unfortunate because they're rare. They're so pretty looking too. And thankfully we made it to time. I don't know what would happen if like this and it becomes 5 o'clock, because I think this one they actually can't despawn. Sorry, Link, did not mean to like almost break your ankles. Thankfully we didn't really have to worry about that. And this one also isn't that too far away compared to just the one that says it. That one's just super high up. Now that would have been kind of cool if this one ended up being kind of further down. Although it is being blocked by some of these clouds, so that's kind of unfortunate for us. But again, please let me know if there's a better way of actually making a hover bike. For the most part, it is pretty sturdy, but like it's still kind of going sideways. Still have to hold up for it to not go completely like nose diving down. So I think that is kind of normal in terms of hover bikes, but damn, these things are so fun. And thank you for the one commenter, one of the episodes that actually told me that hover bikes don't actually disappear. I have to wonder why that's the case. I wonder if it's because it has to do with the wheels not disappearing at some point, or maybe it's because we're just controlling fans on top of a steering wheel. That just, or steering stick rather. It's not really a wheel, but maybe the wheels don't disappear. Like maybe that's the reason. It's just interesting to think about. Unfortunately, it looks like we're not going to get nearly as close to this Gleeok as we did with the previous one. But regardless, we're still so close. And I love just going in the air to find these guys. I love how they're just in the sky. There's also one Gleeok that I found either on this file or my personal file. And there was just a regular Gleeok just flying in the air. Like just flying near or in between two sky islands. And I don't know if that actually was one or not. So if you know of any Gleeoks other than King Gleeoks that are between or near Sky Islands, please let me know, because I don't think I was dreaming that one. I was just so surprised when I saw it. Okay, wow. Oh no, we did hit all the heads. I thought we missed one. Oh no. This dude did just barely avoid like the 3 fruits there. That's unfortunate. But hey, at least this time though, we didn't just get like completely get our ankles completely broken there. Like, poor Link. I think yeah, his heads are just about to go back up. Well, Tulin, that was an excellent shot. And thankfully, we're farther away enough we don't have to worry about, or far away from the edge enough that we don't need to worry about just getting completely splooshed in. And that tree is the MVP. It just saved our butts from just getting destroyed from this thing. Like, it's so much fair. You needed so many fairies just to get like down. Ow! That is so rude, dude. It's like, I understand why and everything, but like, gosh darn it. We don't even have anything on Minoru. Minoru is just weaponless at this point. So why am I not trying to do spin to win? I'm surprised about that. No, please do not launch me off, thank you. I love how it's just launching everything though. Unfortunately, we're running out of eyes, but also our bow's about to break. Thankfully we have a lot of them though. You just need to take a breath. Take a breath, take a chill pill, or a breath mint, whatever you need. Imagine if Gleeoks just and other enemies just had breath mints. I kind of wonder how the reactions would be to getting breath mint. Okay, ow. I was just trying to get up, because doing slow motion probably going to be a lot quicker. Yeah, I thought we were going to get hit by something from its electricity, but we weren't. Thankfully. Oh, and I just realized, I thought it did 3 bombs at once, but it only does like 1 bomb. Okay, that is fantastic to know. And now we can kind of do spin to win, even though it's not really a great sword. I'm surprised that we don't do spin to wins, because they kind of look like they would be, but alas, that is okay. And unfortunately, it looks like it's going to fly up before we have the chance to do too much. But with these eyes, we might be able to actually get it down before it goes all the way up. As long as we don't use a muddle blood like that. See, are we able to shoot it up? Not quite. That is unfortunate. But that's okay, at least we have plenty of rockets that we can actually use. And we have some more eyes that we can also use as well. As long as we actually do this correctly. There we go, that should do it. And, whew. We also have some, is it Aerodactyl? I don't remember what the enemy names are. These little cute flying dudes. And it looks like we're just about to use the bow down. By bow, I mean weapon. Thankfully, that is all that we really needed to get these guys done. Well, that is good. We have another 8-fold sword. That's so cool. I have to wonder how the Yigas decided to make their blades. I wonder if it's inspiration from the daggers from the Gerudos, or maybe the Gerudos have similar weapons to 8-fold blades. But there's those 3 King Gleeoks out of the way though. And there's one in the depths, which I think I know where it might be. We don't have the light route, unfortunately, done with. I think it's somewhere around there. And it's nice to just be back in the depths. Because we literally just did a boss episode down here, so it just feels comfortable. And I think heading towards this area too, there's actually stone tallows we didn't get last episode. So tempted to actually go and fight this thing, but no. We are on a mission to find a King Gleeok. And hopefully we have enough eyes and other weapons that we will be able to actually get to it, 'cause I don't know how small this arena is. I just know that it's down here somewhere. Now imagine if Link just tried to eat these blades, like the horns rather. You can wonder how painful that would actually be. Or if they're not that tough or something like that. Ooh, the Knight's Broadsword. I think that one actually is a great sword. So again, why couldn't we just like spin to win? It is a Talos over there. Hi Talos. Hope you're doing well, buddy. Eventually we're probably gonna go down here to fight ya. But today is not the day. So I'm going to assume that the Gleeok is going to be in a Coliseum or an arena of some kind. And that is a Yiga camp. Yeah, we may as well make it a little bit of a detour and just go over here. It's very dark. It depends on what kind of clan this is. Not clan, just depends on what kind it is. This is one that we already got. Okay, that's good to know. Well, on the plus side, I think we can actually just straight up take this thing. Because using a vehicle definitely be a lot quicker to try to find this thing, especially with light. Question is too, where's the light route? Oh, just, I think it's like right ahead there. Maybe using this vehicle is not the best idea. And okay, it is over there. Cool. Well, maybe we'll find this. Maybe we'll get to the light route before we get to the Gleeok. Who knows? What do you guys think? Okay. I saw the glow of, I think, the fan or the steering stick there. I was like, is that a vehicle right underneath us? Why is it just a random vehicle laying about? Looks like we are going to the light route before the Gleeok, which is fine by me because at least we can look at the map, try to figure out what's actually going on. We're also going really deep. Wonder if it's about to head into the water or something like that. Now I think about it, why weren't we just trying to use Minaru to just climb across some of these places? There's also another elevator. Cool. And I forgot we're also so close to the fire temple, which is another surprise that we didn't already find this route right here. And okay, I thought that Colosseum was something that we could find. Or rather, an area. Sadly, it just didn't light it up all that much, but lit it up enough to see that the beacon It's right on a wall. That's kind of unfortunate. You wonder where this is going to lead to. At least we'll figure the elevator up soon enough. It's not right now. Got a Gleeok we're trying to hunt right now. I see. Whoa, okay, you guys. You guys are just really wanting to attack Minoru, aren't you? Like, what did Minoru do to you guys? Come on now. Come on. I think this is a light route that we're going towards anyways, we may as well just try to glide there. The most entertaining light route you can go towards, apparently. Also, glad that somebody commented that they're not the only ones that use the sages by accident on the most unconventional ways for the most inconvenient things too. Like, no, you are not alone, I am not alone. I think it's just a universal Tears of the Kingdom thing that just happens to everybody. Okay, that looks like it is something. I was like, this is definitely blocked off, looking like this would be something in the middle. I think this is where we're trying to go to in the first place. It's also been playing a lot of power, so I don't know why looking at that, not to its face, that like smudge or whatever it is on the wall. We're like, oh, we can get some iron ore from that. I'm like, this is Tears of the Kingdom, this is not Pal World. Well, the game is very, very fun. Okay, let's see if this arena-like thing is where we are wanting to go. And there it is. The Gleeok. Woo! Well, the King Gleeok. I don't know if there's other normal Gleeoks down here or not. Or this is like the only one down here. And is this like a tunnel down here? See if we can get nearby. As I know the chest I want us to go to is like right in the middle. This looks like it would be attached to like a mine or something like that. Really cool, okay. What's this, a tree? Or a statue, rather. But like, a broken statue. Nope, not a broken statue. Oh, hi, King Gleeok, now you see me. I'm sorry for jumping on the statue of... Yeah, I think that's actually Sonia. Wow, okay. That's cool. That or it's supposed to be Hylia. Okay, we're too far under. Maybe? Can we hit it? Oh, we can't hit them from down here. Phew! I was worried that we'd have to use more eyeballs. Not that using the eyeballs would be that much of an issue or anything, though. There, now we hit that. It probably would be best to fight this guy, though, because it's just gonna be annoying. And there's... Oh, lightning! Oh, ow. Thankfully the lightning didn't do too much damage to us, but that wall is terrifying. Like, oh, thank you. And we have plenty eyes. We have electric keys eyes. I didn't even realize that. And again, why no spin to win? That's so sad that there's no spin to wins down here. But that's okay. So I love how this guy is just full. Absolutely full. What is it full of? I don't know. I just kind of kept talking. To be honest. Why are you still trying to, like, bat us away? It's not really gonna do too much for you. Just saying, little dude. And we also have Ice Key's eyes, which is fantastic. I think those eyes are, like, beautiful looking, too. And, yeah, some more fire. Why not? Makes it a whole lot quicker when we actually have elemental eyes. Yes, I don't know why I didn't think about doing that in the first place, but do it. It's fine. So, just as easy, except for the second phase is probably still be rather easy. Love how OP the eyes are against the King Gleeok. Now, do you guys also use Key's eyes or other kind of eyes when you're fighting Gleeoks? No, I do, at least for these guys now, knowing that you're very good at actually getting the Gleeoks down. No, I don't think so. I think you could come back down here and see if you'd actually be able to land a hit on him. It does. Cool. And bam. Just like the first one that we fought, and I believe there's only 4 King Gleeoks. So that is beautiful. We can actually upgrade 2 sages if we really want to. And we can also fight some regular Gleeoks as well. So there's that. Still too bad there's not really much going on with that aside from the statue. She kind of looks like a Gerudo statue. Are we underneath? No, we're like right between the desert and Death Mountain. That? No, whoa, actually. I always said Ruto. That looks like Sidon's sister. So that's probably the Zora sage. Oh, different sages, yeah. I'm pretty sure that's actually supposed to be a Rito. Yo, it is. Is this the stages? That's a Goron. But the reason why it's not so much for that is because I'm pretty sure it's a reference to the bird guys in Zelda 2 that blows my mind. And another Twilight Cap. Okay, so that wasn't the sage as well that we just got there. That's unfortunate. But you know what? We can't always get sage as well, so... But I do have to wonder if there's more to this arena or not. So you could probably check that off camera. I wonder if there's any, like, Everglooms down here. There isn't. I'm surprised there isn't, but I also wouldn't be surprised if Nintendo did put in Everglooms down here. Oh, hello, Aerodactyl. How are you? I don't know if that's actually what those enemies are called, but hey, that's okay. And this ain't no Gleeok here, but it is a flux construct. It might have a stage as well. I know some of them do have them, and some of them don't. I don't really know what differentiates it, but oh, I love how we were able to actually hit that. Also, the fact that it just gets confused. I don't know why I think that is so adorable, but I think it's adorable that just like, what is going on? Let's see how much damage. Oh, that did a lot of damage. Like, my goodness, it just Flux Construct number 2 didn't even stand a chance. The aerial weapons do a whole lot more damage than I actually expected. And oh, looks like this is one that we already fought before. Oh, darn it. The poor thing. Over nothing. That's okay. We just added a score to the Master Sword. Now it's +2. I wonder if there's anything down in this island over here. Like, there might... Well, not the island, but down on the ground. Just before we go to another Flux and or other Gleeok, like, there might be one down here for all we know. I don't think that is actually the case. But still... Oh, it's some little Zolfuses. We're gonna leave these guys alone. They're not really doing anything to us then. I love those Zolfuses. Probably one of my favorite enemies. They're just so darn cute. I'm so glad that Machine didn't just like heat us off. This one we probably could have just easily glided to, but that's fine. Also notice there's a lot of like Aerodactyls around these kind of islands, like little flux islands. And, ooh, okay, so this one's just walking around. That must mean it's a Construct 3, or maybe a Construct 1? I'm pretty sure it's a Construct 3, because I think the first two are generally in that kind of like BMO state. I love how you can actually make BMOs in this game. You know what? Ooh, I think it's lucky that we just missed. And we're fortunately not able to actually find the box that is in. So this thing, I guess, like, where is this weakness? Usually it's, oh, it's moved around, I see. And it is the third construct one. Okay, cool. That makes sense. Oh, darn it, just moving around. I like it though. I like how they just shift around. It makes it more hard compared to the other ones. No, I don't think you're going to do Hulk Smash on me today. Nah. And there we go. Finally, we like hit the cube. Like, I'm so sorry, Link. You got crushed like unnecessarily, but hey, sometimes it just happens. That's how it is. Now it's in the air, which means we are going to get ready to avert time to go up. It's honestly one of my favorite mechanics. It's also probably one of my favorite bosses. Oh, darn it! That doesn't help. That doesn't help. We have to make sure we can actually reach it. On the plus side, it feels like it's gonna be kind of rude to see what's in its chest that was on its head. That was the Sager's Will. Okay, cool. So technically we don't even need to fight the bosses in order for it to actually do its thing, but hey, it's so close to being down anyways, we may as well just continue. And we could also just use up the rest of this bow and just destroy it. Or I guess not the rest of the bow, but still. But there's our first stage as well, that's what we were looking for. And now this one's also a lot more stronger than this 20. Beautiful 50. Wow, that's quite a bit. I would have totally kept it for like a stronger a weapon if I had known that, but that's okay. So with that done, I think now we're gonna go down to actually fight a Gleeok, and I think this time we're gonna go to the Ice Gleeok. And on the plus side, we actually have soul boots now, because we ended up doing that little side quest in Gerudo Valley, Gerudo Village. Like how you can see it all the way from that shrine. I thought there was the one next to the stable, which I'm glad it isn't, because I'm sure people would be very much on the edge if they could know that they could easily be spotted by a Gleeok. But mind you, it kind of feels like the Gleeoks are more territorial, kind of like Lionels. They kind of like ignore you. They could probably see us at like this point in time, but they choose to ignore us. I don't know if that's actually the case or not. Unfortunately, we don't really have that much. I don't think we have any fire fruit left, so I think it's time we just use up the fire ice dudes. By that I mean the oh, we do have fire fruit left. The fire keys eyes is what I was going to try to say. And oh, there goes our bow, unfortunately, but we have a lot more though. A lot more going on for us. And we can still use this blade. I don't know if these Gleeoks have less health than the King Gleeoks. Feels like they might. Just because we already got like a quarter health away from it. It was just impressive. We could just use its weakness against it as well. And bam. And okay, that's just one head. Unfortunately, it wasn't the other heads. But that's okay. At least we have like Tomb Burger and Ice Fruits as well just to deal with it. At least this time we can actually do spin to win though. Oh, only for so much. All our weapons are just apparently just breaking on us. We really need to get more weapons apparently. At least we can use a stabby stick on them though. These vital weapons are intense. Sure, I already knew that they were very good weapons, but at the same time... Ow, I'm sorry Link. It's impressive. Whoa, I love that phase. I didn't even know that was the thing that the Gleeoks could make. That's so cool. You know what, why am I not just using any other kind of eye? Just because we don't have fire case eyes doesn't mean that they should wake up the other Gleeoks. Like, that's such a beautiful little face there. Like, I don't even think they... I mind you, the King Gleeok didn't really have a chance to actually give us those kind of eyes. Or that kind of face, but I mean, it's fine. It's so sad how fast you can actually fight these Gleeoks, so it feels so bad. And hey, there's another shrine that we apparently just never even got. And these things are just... You're not giving it a chance to just get back up. But... hey, there's the last Gleeok of the day. Out of the way! There's so many more Gleeoks that we can actually fight, but the main thing was that I wanted to fight the King Gleeoks. And wow, the Gleeok. I guess technically that's like another way of saying King Gleeok. The Gleeok went really far. Oh, we did. We just never actually got this one. Marked it down, but never got back. At some point, I really want to get more of these shrines, because we have a lot of shrines marked down. We will do that next episode, depending on how you guys feel. If you guys would like to see this an episode full of shrines or not. I think it would be pretty fun. We have a shrine that we got, I think when we did the Great Fairy Quest, that we just didn't complete. I'll probably do that one off camera. We'll see about that. I don't even think it's going to be a hard one to do. But still, regardless, I'm just going to go ahead get to the goddess statue, so we can use our sage as well. And I use the first one on Minaroom. I think the second one would probably put on like Unobo, because it seems to be the ones that we actually use the most. Oh, I like how it's just we had to go in order, apparently, and I didn't know that. Not sure if we could stack them or not. But there we go, I guess we're just using it on Riju. I just kind of went at a random one, just out of habit. We could also finally give ourselves some more life as well. But yeah, anyways, with that then, I think we shall leave it here. So thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you liked this video, please give it a big thumbs up. Slap that subscribe button, so the link down in the comments down below. Do what you do, and I will see you in the next video. Looking forward to it. I love Tears of the Kingdom. And at some point, real soon, I actually want to start a challenge series, so maybe that will be in the next episode. Who knows? But until then, peace.